Welcome, basketball fans. We're here in Atlanta, Georgia. The visiting Philadelphia 76ers will face off against the Hawks. Hi there, along with Craig Sager and Kenny Smith, I'm Kevin Harlan. Well, we're just about ready for the tip to get this one started. The Hawks get the tip, and we're underway. Dishes to the right side. Smith springs up with the jam.
They're hoping to set the tone with that first basket.
Tipped away, and it's gathered up by Claxton.
Here's another look with the Toyota fast break hand. They streak out for the quick bucket in transition. What a great play. They're really getting after it.
Dalembert inbounds the ball. Puts it up. Drilled in by Iverson. Tremendous mid-range shooting ability.
Yeah, that satin jumper of his makes him a serious threat on offense.
Pachulia lays it right in. And it's a 4-point game. Iverson with the step back. To Weber. Iguodala passes it to Iverson with the shot. Hits the jumper.
His scoring ability is so valuable, Kevin. He's a guy you can rely on to make shots.
Here's Pachulia, the two-handed jam. Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with the third member of our team, Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, guys, I had a chance to talk with Mike Woodson, coach of the Hawks. He told me that they've got to do a good job on transition defense, saying we need to get guys back quickly and prevent them from getting easy buckets on the break. Guys?
Thanks, Craig. Williams inbounds the ball. Out of bounds. Touched last by the Hawks. It's a 4-point ball game. Speedy gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul.
Well, you could see that foul coming. Steals take finesse. You just can't hack at the ball.
Passes it to Iguodala. Good!
Not a bad decision, Kevin. He shot that one a little early, but he was wide open, so he knocked it down.
Just over 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Smith takes it up strong, slams it through. Kenny, he's got surreal athleticism.
Yeah, he rises above the opposition, literally. Every time he steps on the court, he's bound to give you at least one dunk for the highlight reels.
That last three-pointer was missed by Korver. Shoots from 12. Rebound inside by Dalembert. Iguodala races up court. Here's Iverson. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. Pachulia inbounds the ball. Johnson shoots. Sewell reels in the defensive rebound. The 76ers with an opportunity to even the score. Korver has it right wing. Backs down. Ties it up.
Weber did a great job with the pinpoint bounce pass. You love to play with guys who will set you up like that.
We've got a tie ball game on our hands. Glides in. The layup cashed in by Claxton. 1:57 left in the first quarter. Here's Iverson. Almost a three-point opportunity. Instead, he'll go to the line for two. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. Pachulia inbounds the ball.
They're D'ing up man to man.
The last layup was dropped in by Johnson. The feed to Korver. Crosses it over. The handoff to Weber. Dumps it inside. To Iverson to take the lead. Yes! He's a gunner from long range. Just 1 point separating the teams. Smith wasn't watching the line there. That's going to be an over and back. Batista makes his first appearance. The dump off to Korver. Smith cleans the defensive glass.
The D got a little lucky that time. That's a shot he should have made.
Tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Korver, a reverse. The Hawks will take their first timeout of the game. Batista inbounds the ball, and it's a three-point game. Shoots it. The jumper was buried by Johnson.
I'll tell you, Kevin, both teams have been on a tear. This is going to be a high-scoring game.
The 76ers with a 2-for-1 opportunity. Let's see how they play the clock. Iguodala deflected. The 76ers will retain possession. Randolph checks in for the first time.
Rotate, pick him up.
Stolen away.
Good thought to dump it inside, but Kev, you got to have a clear passing lane.
Here's Smith. Lays it right in. 26 seconds left in the first quarter. 4-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Misfired on that last three by Korver.
What improvisation. He can turn any dunk into something special.
Korver inbounds the ball. Feeds it to Iguodala. Gets it on the perimeter. Iverson from deep. Automatic. Fires. We're at the end of one. It's all evened up at 20. Don't forget, at the break, we'll have the 2K Sports Halftime Report with stats, highlights, and... Randolph inbounds it to start the second quarter. Here's Iverson. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. Speedy bounces it to Williams. To the rack. Nails it.
Williams isn't a premier scorer, but he got it done there. Nice play.
Randolph inbounds the ball. Iverson crosses it over. That last shot offline from 20.
The defense can't bank on him missing those shots. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
Johnson drops it in on the layup. Nice shot by the 6-year veteran out of Arkansas. Just over 4 minutes left in the second. Corver skips it to the perimeter. To Randolph. Knocked loose. And it heads out of bounds. Last touch by the Hawks. Weber got a quick breather, but they need him to get back on the floor. Top of the key, passes it back to the perimeter. Shot clock winding down. Johnson gets the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him.
He's playing defense with his hands, not his feet. That's a surefire way to get whistled for a foul.
Weber inbounds the ball to Iguodala. Laid in softly off the glass. Tie ball game.
They're D'ing up man to man.
That last three-pointer was missed by Johnson. The fast break. Iguodala to take the lead. Nails it.
What a hard-fought game. They're trading baskets, trading elbows, trading attitude. It's a battle.
With the fadeaway. Defensive rebound corralled by Dalembert. Pachulia gets called for the reach, and that's his second foul of the game. Carney to make his first stint off the bench.
Get him, it's going inside. Close in.
C-Webb inbounds the ball. Iguodala commits the loose ball foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Hawks will take a timeout here. It's a 2-point differential. Dishes it to Smith. Dalembert grabs the rebound inside. Right around 3 minutes left in the half. Here's Iverson. He gets hammered and he'll head to the line. He can't get the first. Johnson will come out of the game because of foul trouble. He sinks the second. Pachulia inbounds the ball. Claxton behind the arc. C-Webb is on it.
Claxton can be hit or miss from three-point range. Right there, we saw the miss part.
The layup was good by Smith. Carney looks like he hurt his ankle. Yep, there he is. He's grasping it, and I tell you, Kenny, that is no fun at all.
Kevin, this is one aspect of the game you never want to see. Hopefully the injury isn't too severe, and he'll be able to return to action soon.
That's right. We'll try to get an update on his condition as soon as possible. He is looking to do something with it. Here's Iverson. Williams inhales it. 2:25 left in the half. Claxton hands it off. Williams shoots from the post. Too much mustard on that one. Just 1 point separating the teams. Lets it go. Stuffed through by Iguodala.
Oh my goodness, that's absurd. That was a fantastic jam.
Williams inbounds the ball. Green gets called for blocking, and that's his first foul.
You gotta get your feet set to draw the charge. Good call by the ref.
Hunter will hit the floor. Here's Stoudemire. Oh, barely misses the shot, but he'll go to the line for two. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. And it's a three-point game.
The D was lurking on that one. It was just barely enough to throw it off.
Smith to the rim. No dice. Iverson has picked up his first foul of the game. And he makes the first one. The 76ers are going to make some substitutions. He's off on the second. Takes it up. Snatched in by Korver. Great anticipation. The last shot jammed in by Edwards.
Edwards isn't a great leaper, but when you're as tall as he is, you're bound to get a dunk now and then.
Hunter inbounds the ball. 1:29 left in the half. Left wing. Dishes to Iguodala. Iverson has it on the corner. 6 seconds to shoot. The dish to Korver. High post. Here's Hunter. Childress crashes the boards. The Hawks with a chance to retake the lead. Smith lifts off. Dunks it down with both hands.
Best way to make sure those dunks are going down is to go up strong with two hands just like that.
To Korver. Hunter. Passes it to Korver. Gets it right wing. Shoots. Wing jumper by Korver. Nice bucket by the four-year man out of Creighton.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Stoudemire dumps it off to Edwards. Tipped away. And it's hauled in by Randolph. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Last shot dunked down by Iguodala. Smith will head to the bench. He completes the three-point play. Edwards inbounds the ball. 24 seconds left in the second. Here's Stoudemire. It falls. Absolutely deadly from three-point range.
Oh, you said it, Kev. This is not the guy to sag off on defensively. He'll make you pay every time.
Stoudemire gets called for the reach, and that's his second foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the line to shoot two. He can't get the first. Iverson is back in the game after a short rest. He sinks the second. Stoudemire, money off the drive. Korver inbounds the ball. Carney was hurt earlier in the game, and it looks like Craig Sager has an update for us on his condition. Craig?
Well, at this point, they're saying that it looks like a level 1 twisted ankle. They've cleared him to return to the game if need be. Guys, we'll see if they choose to rest him or run him.
All right, Craig. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The score, 36-35.
Well, both teams still neck and neck, Kev.
Yeah, this one could go either way. Well, it's time for our 2K Sports Halftime Report. The Hawks have been working for good looks and knocking them down.
Yeah, their confidence is sky high, and that'll help them down the stretch.
Well, everybody knows it wouldn't be halftime if we didn't have Kenny's stamp of approval. Take it away.
All right, first up, Iverson has got him begging for mercy out there. He's doing damage on the board, so he gets the please don't hurt him stamp. You think he'll go easy on him? Second on the list, Smith has been dunking on cats all game long. Are Clyde and Akeem in the house? We might just have a new pledge for Fire Slammer Jammer. Coming up third, Iguodala is b-balling, shot falling. He's embarrassing the D on their home court. They're trying their best, but they can't stop the rock.
Well, there you are, the chosen few lucky enough to join Kenny's stamp collection. All right, the second half should begin in just a moment. Dalembert inbounds it to start the second half. Hands it off to Iverson. Dalembert feeds it to Iguodala. Got the last basket to fall.
Back and forth, back and forth. They just keep trading the lead. What a game.
Speedy passes it to the low block. To Williams. Korver hauls it down inside. Now for the Gatorade Around the Cooler update, let's check in with the third member of our team, Craig Sager. Craig?
Well, during halftime, I spoke with Maurice Cheeks, coach of the 76ers. He told me that while they've done enough to gain the lead, he still sees room for improvement. He thought that they may have settled for the outside shot a bit too much in the first half. He said, I think we need a better shot selection, and I think we need to try to be a bit more balanced in our attack.
All right, thank you, Craig. Pachulia inbounds the ball. The Hawks have brought this game well within striking distance. Nice touch on that last three by Johnson.
Talk about attitude. Give up a three and then get one right back. What a shot.
Under 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Outside, dishes it to the left. Shoots. The 12-footer was off the mark by Weber.
The defense can't bank on him missing those shots. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
That last basket was buried by Smith.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
He can't complete the three-point play. To Korver. Weber skips it to Iverson. Far side. Here's Iverson. That last shot off the mark. And he makes the first one. And he splits the free throws. About 3.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Smith takes it up strong with the jam.
When a big fella makes that move, you better stay out of his way.
Weber inbounds the ball, and it's a 2-point game. Passes it to Iverson, shoots the three, hit by Korver. Absolutely deadly from three-point range.
Oh, you said it, Kev. This is not the guy to sag off on defensively. He'll make you pay every time.
Last shot missed by Johnson. Korver gets it down low. The pass to Iverson. Tickles the twine. Sweet touch by the 11th-year veteran out of Georgetown.
They're D'ing up man to man.
Rebounded by Pachulia. To the rim. can't sink the first. Good on number 2. The 76ers will take their first timeout. Batista will hit the floor. C-Webb inbounds the ball. Poked away, and it's gathered up by Smith.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Tie ball game. Skip pass out left to Iverson. Korver passes it to Iguodala. Shot clock winding down. Here's Weber. And he makes the first one. He gets them both. Williams inbounds the ball. 1:50 left in the third quarter. Smith takes it up. The 76ers will take a timeout here. Gets it in the paint. It's going the other way. Nice block by Smith. Josh Smith, quite a shot blocker for a small forward.
Yeah, he wasn't known for his shot blocking in high school, but he's got some ridiculous leaping ability and long arms. He's learned to put it to good use.
One-on-one. The leaner. It's drained by Iverson.
What a hard...
The Hawks with an important trip down the court. Batista overheads it to Williams. Here's Claxton on the money. The 76ers will take a timeout here. Pachulia is back in the game after a short rest. Dalembert inbounds the ball. Iverson shoots it, hits the quick shot.
Allen Iverson may be the greatest scorer under 6 feet in the history of the NBA.
Shoots, left block, reeled in by Korver. That's his 5th rebound in this one. Smith is tagged with the reach. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus. They'll go to the line. And he makes the first one. He's off on the second. The Hawks with a 2-for-1 opportunity. Let's see how they play the clock. With the crossover. No good. Iverson has picked up his 3rd foul of the game. He knocks down the first one. Weber will leave the floor. And he splits the free throws. The 76ers clinging to a small lead. This possession is bigger than it looks. Tipped away, but it's recovered by Iverson. Here's Iguodala. No good from three-point land. Smith windmills, whips in the emphatic windmill jam.
When a big fella makes that move, you better stay out of his way.
Korver inbounds the ball. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Claxton gets the reach-in call. That's his 2nd foul of the game. in the bonus, will go to the line to shoot 2. He knocks down the first one. Hunter comes in off the bench. He's off on the second. Elevates. The rim-rattling dunk was ripped in by Smith. Here's Hunter. Can't get the buzzer beater. That's the end of the third, and it's been a shootout. Still tightly contested with the score, 58-56. Smith has played well. Childress inbounds it to start the fourth quarter. Pachulia shoots from 12. Good! Nice shot by the 4-year man out of the Republic of Georgia. Shoots! Snatched up by Korver. To Iverson. Jacks up the triple. Missed!
Iverson was left wide open from downtown. He's kicking himself for missing that.
Tipped away, but it's recovered by Childress. Powers it down. Just over 4 minutes left in the game. Childress gets called for the reach, and that's his first foul. The 76ers will bring the rest of their starters back to the floor. C-Webb inbounds the ball. Left wing, dumps it to the middle, to Iguodala. Iverson releases. The three won't fall. Here's Childress. Dalembert snatches it up. It's a 6-point game. Lead pass to Iverson. Off target on that last layup. He can't get the first. He misses them both. No good by Korver. Pachulia now has 4 fouls. And he makes the first one. And he splits the free throws. Childress takes off, count the basket and the foul.
Nice focus to get that shot off, even with the defender hanging all over him.
He can't complete the three-point play. And it's a 7-point game. Knocks it loose, and it's hauled in by Johnson. The thunderous dunk to finish the break.
Well, both teams have been on fire. The fans love this kind of game, Kevin.
Dalembert inbounds the ball. About 3.5 minutes left in the game. Right wing. Dishes to Iverson. Dalembert has it right side. 7 on the shot clock. The skip pass to Weber. Nice dish by Dalembert.
Dalembert did a great job with the pinpoint bounce pass. You love to play with guys who will set you up like that.
That last layup was missed by Claxton. Iverson steps back. Raises up. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more.
If you're gonna foul, at least make sure they don't get the bucket. Rough sequence for the D.
Good for the three-point play. The Hawks call timeout. They're ahead by 4. 2:44 left in the fourth. Williams inbounds the ball. The Hawks still holding on to a small lead. Takes it up strong. The reverse flush by Smith.
The D was out of position there. It only took a second for him to rise up and stuff that one home.
The 76ers will take a timeout here. They're trailing by 6. 2:36 left in the game. Iverson with the basket. This trip would give him 30 points for the game. Pass outside. Here's Korver. Speedy gets the defensive rebound. 2:21 left in the game.
The defense can't bank on him missing those shots. That mid-range shot is his bread and butter.
Tipped away, and it's gathered up by Smith. They've got numbers. The coast-to-coast dunk.
Smith finished the break beautifully. Nice job to get to the rim in transition.
Dalembert inbounds the ball. It's an 8-point differential. Tipped away to Korver. Shoots the three. Williams corrals it, and that's his 7th rebound so far. And it's gathered up by Iverson.
The defender was at least 2 steps ahead on that pass. He knew exactly where the ball was going.
Korver. Money on the jump shot. 1:34 left in the game. Sizing up his man. That last shot dropped in by Williams.
You know he's not missing that one. The D needs to try and keep up with him.
Swings it to Iguodala. Iverson shoots it up. Can't get the three to fall. Rises up. The one-handed jam by Smith.
No question that they've been the better offensive team so far. Everything they draw up works to perfection.
Gets it outside. Iguodala feeds it to Iverson. Here's Weber. Nails the turnaround jumper. Smith inbounds the ball. The Hawks have it, and they'll probably take their time. Williams from 7 bounces off the left rim and out. 47 seconds left in the game. Stolen away by the Hawks.
Protecting the ball is first priority. You cannot start thinking ahead and lose track of the handle.
Gets the first. That'll give him a 9-point lead. He gets them both. 40 seconds left in the game. Tipped away, but it's recovered by Iverson. Korver misses the three.
They've got to be breathing a sigh of relief, Kevin. He doesn't miss many of those.
Shoots. The turnaround shot was off the mark by Pachulia.
Kevin, they're too far behind. This one looks like it may be out of reach.
The 76ers will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. Weber inbounds the ball. Here's Iguodala. Tried to bank it in, but it's off. Smith hands it off to Williams. Johnson beyond the arc. Iguodala grabs the rebound. The Hawks walk away with a double-digit victory as they defeat the 76ers, 76-66.
The Hawks controlled the middle today, as you see from the points in the paint. They ran their offense from the inside to the outside and denied penetration on D. Textbook execution.
No doubt about that. Smith is our Toyota Player of the Game, and he was in top form.
He took it inside and knocked down some big shots time and time again.
Well, that's it for us. On behalf of Kenny Smith and Craig Sager, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in to NBA Basketball on 2K Sports.